Good afternoon. I'm Peter Stanton, publisher and CEO of the Worcester Business Journal. Welcome to WBJ's annual Manufacturing Excellence Awards. Typically, our event is held at the Hogan Center at Holy Cross, where there's a lot of great networking, food, and drink. Like nearly all events these days, obviously, we've had to pivot to what I hope you will find an entertaining celebration, even though we're not together in the same room. So please sit back and enjoy the show. Please also feel free to send a virtual congratulations by sending a message in the chat box or comments section. Thank you for helping us recognize the achievements of this terrific group of honorees. Worcester Business Journal's awards events are only possible when we are able to team up with our sponsors and community partners. So I'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, Mass MEP, our corporate sponsor, S&G Business Consultants and CPAs, and our supporting sponsors, James Monroe Wire and Cable Corporation and Remake 4.0. Thank you all for your continued support of this program and your deep commitment to our business community. Special thanks also goes to our AV partner, Revelation, for their support and technical expertise today and over the last several years. Now let's hear a few words of welcome from our presenting sponsor. Please welcome John Killiam, President and CEO of Mass MEP. Mass MEP has been a sponsor and valued partner of this manufacturing event since its inception 5 years ago. John, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Peter. Mass MEP's centered mission is to work with manufacturing companies and to advance the Massachusetts manufacturing ecosystem. Our goal is to position small and medium-sized manufacturing companies to develop new products and customers, build competitive workforce, expand into new markets, and adopt new technologies. We also work to accelerate the transformation of an industry sector supply chain, manufacturing communities, and an innovation ecosystem. As a key member of the Commonwealth's Advanced Manufacturing Collaborative, Mass MEP will be supporting new initiatives that arise out of that committee. Mass MEP's target population is small to medium manufacturing companies, which make up 95% of the manufacturers within Massachusetts. Mass MEP is part of the federal NIST MEP network, whose mission is to grow manufacturing companies across the country. There is an MEP center in every state, and Mass MEP holds the cooperative agreement for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Mass MEP is once again happy to sponsor Worcester Business Journal's Central Mass Manufacturing Excellence Award, and we congratulate all of the 2020 outstanding honorees.
Thank you, John, for your continued partnership. Your organization makes an invaluable contribution to supporting manufacturers in the state. Now let's get started with the presentations. Being in business for more than 200 years, you certainly learn a lot along the way. And Dexter Russell, a high-quality professional cutlery manufacturer, certainly has. Established in 1818 and having gone through multiple mergers since then, that kind of longevity provides Dexter Russell with a legacy and level of confidence that they can navigate times of great change that other companies can only aspire to. The company's commitment to its values and traditions, with a heavy dose of constant innovation, is reflected in their customer-driven design, use of premium materials, and modern production processes. Dexter Russell has harnessed a deep respect for its customers, not just as consumers, but as true professionals and craftsmen. Whether they're cooks, tire cutters, or fishermen, Dexter Russell supplies its customers with the tools they need to do their jobs and do them well. Although the company has been in business for 2 centuries, they have a keen eye on the future. They don't sit on their laurels, but focus on staying relevant and meeting customer needs of today, and where those needs will evolve in the future. They diversify operations, reinvest in the business, and especially their employees. For their success over the long haul and their commitment to their products, customers, and employees, I am pleased to present the 2020 Manufacturing Excellence Award winner in the large company category to Dexter Russell. And now let's hear a few remarks from President and CEO Alan Peppel on behalf of the company.
Hello, I'm Alan Peppel. On behalf of all the employees of Dexter Russell, I'd like to thank the Worcester Business Journal for recognizing us as a manufacturer of excellence. We are very proud of this accomplishment, and I'd like to thank Worcester Business Journal and Peter, Mark, and Brad for being leaders in our local business community and helping us stay connected and keeping us aware of all the things that are going on so we can run our businesses better. We are very proud of our history of being over 200 years old as a company, but we are far from just an old company here in Massachusetts. We strive to please our customers, and we are continuously trying to improve our manufacturing operations and use the latest technology so we are always on, quote, the cutting edge. One of our important things I think we do as a company is stay close to our customers and be responsive to their needs. One of the key tenets of our company is valuing the contribution of all of our employees. And furthermore, we have a profit sharing and reward system, so when we do things well as a team, each member is rewarded also. For a company that has made things from as small as a paring knife to as large as a pizza knife, we know there are lots of different ways to make knives and to meet the needs of our customers. So let me, in closing, thank the Worcester Business Journal again on behalf of all the employees for being recognized as a manufacturer of excellence. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Dexter Russell. Now I'd like to bring up our presenting sponsor, John Killiam from Mass MEP, again, to present this next award. Take it away, John.
Thank you, Peter. A family-owned and operated company operating in the wire and cable industry, Mercury Wire Products develops custom cable and electronic assembly solutions for customers across a variety of industries and markets worldwide. Since their beginnings in 1967, the center of the company's business model is providing manufacturing support for customers, helping them solve unique challenges, which ties into their long-term holistic view of building mutually beneficial relationships. Mercury Wire has implemented lean manufacturing principles and deployed expansive use of visual controls in the factory. Company leaders have also heavily invested in the quality of their workforce, creating a more intentional workplace culture and developing strategies that create and support high-performing teams. The teams at Mercury Wire are always increasing their knowledge and skills. Each employee is assigned a coach, mentor, to help their work as well as personal growth. 5 years ago, the company developed what they call its 30 fundamentals. Each employee has to live and learn from these 30 fundamentals every day. Through these and other efforts, the company has produced tangible results in the day-to-day operations and in the value it delivers to its customers. For their long-term success and commitment to the highest standards with their products and their people, please join me in recognizing our Manufacturing Excellence Award winner in the small company category, Mercury Wire Products. And now let's hear a few remarks from Karen Solomon on behalf of the company.
Good afternoon. Mercury Wire would like to extend our sincere congratulations to all of this year's award recipients. We are so proud to stand alongside so many great companies with a common goal of manufacturing excellence. This year, Mercury Wire is the recipient of the overall Manufacturing Excellence Award for a small business, and we're truly grateful for this honor. I'd like to take a moment to thank all of our suppliers, customers, and other partners that assist Mercury Wire on a day-to-day basis. Most importantly, I'd like to thank our team members, the people that come into Mercury Wire every day to help us achieve our goals. They come in and they use our True North fundamentals to develop themselves personally and professionally. This allows us to adapt to change, assist our customers with their future successes, and create a quality product. So thank you, Mercury Wire team, for everything that you've done for us over the years. This achievement belongs to you. You have proven that you have developed a strong fundamental base, which will allow you to achieve any goal that you want. Thank you. This year has been very challenging, and we will continue to overcome those challenges, and we will seize tomorrow's opportunities with your help. So congratulations again to everyone at Mercury Wire.
Thank you, John, and congratulations again to Mercury Wire Products. Headquartered in Marlborough with 6 other U.S. locations and 3 in Europe, Webb Industries is a contract manufacturing organization that epitomizes what excellence in product design and innovation is all about. In June, the company pivoted to expand the plant's capacity in response to the burgeoning needs for COVID-19 test devices. The company boosted its COVID-19 test production equipment output by hiring 125 skilled equipment operators, engineering personnel, bioscientists, and other specialists at its Holliston facility. They also recently invested several $million in lateral flow immunoassay product development and production equipment. In total, Webb Industries hired nearly 300 people over the course of 9 weeks while entering commercial production for a leading medical technology company to produce antigen-based rapid tests for COVID-19, with the target capacity to produce 1 million tests a week by the end of October. That figure will more than double to 2.2 million monthly tests by the end of February. Although this growth was a direct response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Webb Industries' expansion is expected to serve domestic medical manufacturers for years to come. This kind of rapid innovation and explosive growth was greatly enhanced by Webb Industries' business model. The 51-year-old company is employee-owned, and when the need to treat the virus arrived, Webb Industries was able to pivot on a dime. I am pleased to present the Manufacturing Excellence Award for Product Design and Innovation to Webb Industries. Now let's hear a few words from CEO Mark Pihl on behalf of the company and its employee owners.
It is with great pride that I accept the 2020 Worcester Business Journal Manufacturing Excellence Award on behalf of our employee owners. Even though we have facilities across the United States and Europe, we're proud to call Massachusetts home, having been founded here over 50 years ago. What we do is help leading companies in the aerospace, consumer, industrial, and medical markets enable their own growth strategies with ingenious solutions. We're different from other manufacturers, not just because of the way we operate, but also because we're 100% employee-owned. Everyone from the CEO to the machine operators has a stake in the business and is invested in our success. It's an approach that has everyone aligned, thinking and performing in concert to make good on our promises and to help our customers win in their markets. This has been especially important for our medical market customers as we ramp up production of COVID-19 diagnostic tests. Our work to transform our Boston plant to produce COVID-19 tests has been nothing short of miraculous, including the hiring and training of over 200 employees over the course of 12 weeks and ramping up to over 1 million tests per week, all while integrating new technology and working through new safety protocols to keep everyone healthy. How did we do it? Well, we drew on the energy of employee ownership and the power of our strong business relationships. Our people made huge sacrifices and got the job done because they believe in the company and have a stake in the outcome. This effort has really been extraordinary. Our aim is to continue to live up to this prestigious award from the Worcester Business Journal. Thank you, be safe, and stay healthy.
Congratulations again to Webb Industries. Previously known as Mezzo, Nellis has 2,900 employees in 40 countries, including 480 in the U.S. and Canada. It has operated locally since 1956 and has in part achieved its growth through a range of collaborations with workforce and education partners, including the Worcester Public Schools, WPI, and Mass Hire, the state's Workforce Development and Employment Office. While many companies might begin to look to pursue new talent for their workforce when prospective employees are graduating from college, Nellis starts their development of their workforce pipeline far earlier. Through a long-time partnership with local schools like the Worcester Technical High School and others, Nellis is able to attract a steady pipeline of students interested in the field. John Kennedy, manager of Nellis Valve Technology Center, has been a strong advocate for integrating professional experiences into the high school curriculum. Nellis brings students into its Shrewsbury facility to give them a sense of what the company does and see if that sparks an interest with them. Nellis also offers a co-op program experience for high school seniors, with upwards of 3/4 of them eventually staying on as full-time employees with the company. Nellis also helps its employees pay for college with engineering courses at Quinsigamond Community College in Worcester, a particularly popular course. For their proactive work in partnering with several schools to create a career pathway for students, I am pleased to present the Manufacturing Excellence Award for Collaboration in Manufacturing. Now let's hear a few words from John Kennedy, the manager of the Valve Technology Center.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to accept the Worcester Business Journal's Award for Collaboration in Manufacturing on behalf of Nellis USA. Nellis has created co-ops and internships with Worcester area schools and Quinsigamond Community College with the purpose of helping young students develop the skills that they need to successfully enter today's highly technical workforce. Over the years, there have been many people who have been instrumental in ensuring the success of this program. I would like to take a minute to thank them for their efforts. The Worcester Public Schools Innovation Pathways, Worcester Technical High School, Michael Marr Robotics and Automation Program, Quinsigamond Community College, James Heffernan Mechatronics Program. Here at Nellis, Kevin Tinsley, David Escobar, and David Bayreuther for their ongoing support to our co-op program. I would especially like to thank all of the Nellis employees who have given their time, knowledge, and insights to further help develop all our interns and co-op students. Last, I would like to posthumously thank John Quinlivan, who gave his support 15 years ago to move forward with this project to develop the next generation of technicians, engineers, and managers needed for a successful manufacturer here in Massachusetts. Thank you to all.
Congratulations again to John and the Nellis Corporation. Our next award presenter is Erin Rosenfeld. Erin is a CPA manager with our corporate sponsor, S&G Business Consultants and CPAs.
Thank you, Peter. Process Cooling Systems, Inc. designs, installs, and services process water systems for individual manufacturing operations of all types and sizes, and has been called on to install its equipment from as far away as Fiji and Uruguay, Mexico to Poland. The company has succeeded over the last 57 years by adapting to change, and in more recent years, it has gone green. The company's equipment itself is a potentially huge user of both water and electricity, given that its equipment is used to cool machinery that heats up during the manufacturing process. Their objective idea was to use as little of both as possible. In the past 3 years, the company estimates that it has saved its customers nearly 5,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions and more than 10 million kilowatt hours of electricity. That's all thanks to equipment improvements and system technology advances. One manufacturer in New Hampshire that the company works with saved 13 million gallons of water a year and $100,000 in electricity usage. Process Cooling Design Systems provides equipment aimed to deliver greater efficiency than its competitors while saving its customers money and helping the environment. For its commitment to energy conservation, we are pleased to present the Green Manufacturing Excellence Award to Process Cooling Systems. And now let's hear a few remarks from Ted Rudy on behalf of the company.
On behalf of myself and my two partners, Dave Dufresne and Dave Doucette, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Worcester Business Journal for this award and also for all the great work they do in the community. I'd also like to thank Aaron Roseland of the accounting firm Shepherd & Goldstein for nominating us and all the great work they do for us year after year. Next, I have to thank our customers, because without their commitment to energy efficiency and water conservation, we wouldn't be here talking to you today. Not only is it good for the bottom line, but it's good for the environment and future generations. Next, I have to thank our employees. I truly believe we have the best employees. Part of the reason we're in a new $6 million manufacturing facility was to thank them for their commitment and all their hard work. We wanted to give them the best possible work environment. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the other Manufacturing Excellence Award winners. I think we're in great company, and together we can improve manufacturing in New England. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aaron, and congratulations again to Process Cooling Systems. To present the next award, I'd like to introduce one of our supporting sponsors, Jeff Roberge. Jeff is Executive Director of MassHire's North Central Workforce Board.
Working in his father's machine shop since he was just 10 years old, Ken Mandile is ensuring that Swiss Turn USA, a company that makes screws and other small machine parts for medical, laser, and electronic connector firms, continues well into the future. 5 years ago, he sold it to Swiss Turn's own employees through an ESOP, an employee stock ownership plan. Currently, the employees have 49% stake in the company, and in the coming years, Ken plans to make it 100%. Wanting to develop an ownership culture, Ken became a strong advocate for ESOPs, learning about how they tend to lead to higher employee retention rates, higher profits, and lower turnover. They can also provide a significant retirement asset for workers and help reduce income inequality. Swiss Turn has also placed a high priority on workforce development, starting with safety and regulatory training when an employee begins working there, and continues with annual and biannual training for existing employees to keep them refreshed. The company has worked with the Massachusetts Manufacturing Extension Partnership, which has helped Swiss Turn improve its organizational chart, job descriptions, and other human resources aspects. It has also worked collaboratively with the machine shops on projects to use job training grants or hired through the Worcester-based Manufacturing Advanced Center Workforce Innovation Collaborative, known as MACWIC. For the deep commitment to their employees and a sustainable future, we are pleased to present the Workforce Development Manufacturing Excellence Award to Swiss Turn USA. And now, let's hear a few remarks from Ken Mandile on behalf of the company.
I'd like to start off by thanking the Worcester Business Journal for recognizing Swiss Turn's workforce development efforts by giving us this award. And I also want to thank our management team and our great employee owners for the work that they've done in support of our workforce development plans. I particularly want to thank Mass MEP and Leslie Parody for working with us to create a workforce development roadmap that really fulfills the vision that we have for workforce development. And I also want to extend our congratulations to the other winners of this year's Manufacturing Excellence Awards. And we've always valued our workforce by offering them opportunities for learning and advancement, but it's really only been in the past year that we've had a plan that includes all of the pieces that we need to foster a culture of learning, of leadership development, career advancement, and pride of employee ownership. The coronavirus has slowed us down a bit, but it has also provided us with new ideas and opportunities for creating and growing the workforce that we need for continued success. The precision machining industry has always been concerned with the ongoing lack of skilled machinists. We decided a long time ago that complaining about it didn't seem to be helping us, though. We needed to take action. We needed to create our own skilled workforce. We learned, though, that it takes a lot more than training to develop a 21st century workforce. We had to create a company culture that respects the full potential of our employee owners by giving them opportunity to be the best that they can be. It takes a management team with a shared vision, and it requires a pipeline of new leaders who are ready to take the reins when their time comes. We're honored and grateful to be receiving this award today. On behalf of our management team and our employee owners, we thank you.
Thank you, Jeff, and congratulations again to Swiss Turn USA. The Commonwealth Cannabis Company, known as ComCan, is a family and woman-owned business based in Millis and has experienced tremendous growth in a budding industry. When the pandemic hit this spring, it caused the temporary closing of adult sale cannabis operations. The company was able to quickly diversify and adapt, directing their customers to apply for medical cards. By June, they estimated this shift helped ComCan's medical business to increase tenfold. Now, the company is in the midst of expanding on its second floor of its 60,000 square foot cultivation and production facility in Medway, tripling its growth space, introducing increased automation, expanding its workforce and its product line, with the goal of eventually expanding into the wholesale market. While the pandemic has weakened many, ComCan has largely been able to thrive. On the production innovation front, the company is working on a carbonated cannabis drink line, the first of which was a lemonade. The second is an Arnold Palmer, and next in line will be a root beer. Much of their success is due to their business experience in development, which has given them a leg up in handling community relations, working with local planning boards, and the often arduous permitting process. Clearly a leader in a rapidly expanding industry, I am pleased to present the Manufacturing Excellence Rising Star Award to ComCan. Now let's hear a few words from President Ellen Rosenfeld on behalf of the company.
I'm here today to thank the Worcester Business Journal for granting ComCan its Rising Star Award for Central Mass Manufacturing. So ComCan is a vertically integrated medical and adult use marijuana processor, manufacturer, cultivator, and retailer out in the Millis, Medway, Southborough section of Massachusetts. We started about 5 years ago in this brand new industry, started with on a wing and a prayer, and self-financed our way into a 30,000 square foot cultivation facility in Medway. It was technically 60,000, but we only built out the first floor. And that was all we could really do at the time because we weren't selling anything at that point. But a couple of years ago, when we opened up a couple of retail facilities, we were able to build out the second floor of our facility, which happened to fall right in the middle of the pandemic. But we managed to do it. Again, self-funded with the income coming in from our retail sites. We built out 30,000 square feet on the second floor, 11 flower rooms, trim room, another vault, and a few ancillary offices. To the tune of probably $8 to $10 million. I haven't done the numbers yet because we're just wrapping up. And we've increased our employee count to a little over 100. And we're just starting to populate those flower rooms on the second floor with actual marijuana plants. And hopefully we'll have our first harvest in a month and a half. So we were very fortunate to be in the town of Medway that allowed us to continue construction through the pandemic, taking all the precautions and listening to the governor's mandates, keeping our people safe. And we're thankful for our employees who have continued to show up both in the cultivation and in the retail facilities. Again, social distancing, keeping our employees safe and them keeping themselves safe. And we've been more than fortunate to grow during this difficult time. But it's wonderful being recognized by the Worcester Business Journal. They've been incredible to us, giving us some voice and some print for the last few years. And it's great to be recognized, because you think you just go along and muddle through and nobody notices. So I want to thank them again for recognizing CommCan.
Up next again is John Killiam from Mass MEP to present a new and special award.
To say that Kathie Mahoney has been an advocate for the manufacturing industry is an understatement. She has been a fixture in the central Massachusetts manufacturing community for the past 21 years and has helped small and medium-sized manufacturers through her role at Mass MEP. Unfortunately for us, she has now gone on to a similar role with Polaris MEP in Rhode Island, but luckily she's not too far away. She got into the industry by happenstance, answering an ad in a newspaper, but has developed a fondness for learning about how companies have been able to improve their business through their help from Mass MEP. When she started, Mass MEP worked primarily in process improvement, focusing on the very basics of manufacturing work and making it more efficient. Today, the organization's focus has expanded to be more about training a younger workforce. At Mass MEP, it's been her duty to help provide service and programs and develop new initiatives based on trends in the industry. She's assisted companies around the state in improving their operations through workplace efficiencies, training their staff, and helping them attract new workers. During the coronavirus pandemic, Kathie jumped right in and took on another role, helping manufacturers determine whether they could feasibly pivot their work to make personal protective equipment, hand sanitizers, or other goods that could help fight the spread of the coronavirus.
My name is Brian Gilmore. I'm retired Executive Vice President of Associated Industries of Massachusetts, and I'm proud to have served to represent AIM on the board of the Massachusetts MEP for more than 20 years. Before I give some greetings and thanks to Kathie, I just want to share a little background with you about the organization. About more than 20 years ago, the Commonwealth and NIST, the National Institute of Standards, urged the combining several regional state MEPs into one, and thus Mass MEP was born, headquartered in Worcester. The late Jack Healy was tapped to be the head of this new organization. And for him and for Kathie, the first thing he did was to hire Kathie to be his administrative officer and to help the fledgling organization grow. Throughout the years, as MEP has fought for funding and recognition, it's great to see that it's in excellent shape financially, excellent shape with leadership. And we're at a loss of losing Kathie. She has been everything but chief cook and bottle washer, administrative officer, grants manager, marketing person, you name it, she's done it. And that's what's so good about her leaving, if there's anything good about her leaving, is becoming the new president or CEO of the Rhode Island MEP. So Kathie, God bless you. Good luck in your new position. We'll think of you often, and please don't be a stranger. Thank you for all your help and good work.
For her years of dedication and passion for the industry and the manufacturers that it serves, we are pleased to present the inaugural Manufacturing Champion Award to Kathie Mahoney. Now let's hear a bit from Kathie herself.
Hello, everyone. I would like to thank the Worcester Business Journal and the selection committee for the honor of being chosen for the first annual Manufacturing Champion Award. I would also like to thank my former team at Mass MEP and my current team at Polaris MEP, as this is really an award for all of us, as I did not and cannot do it on my own. You guys all rock. When I heard that I was chosen for this award, they told me the comment was, Kathie and Jack have done so much to promote manufacturing. It's an honor to be grouped into the same category as my friend and mentor, Jack Healy, for having helped to promote manufacturing. There was no greater advocate for manufacturing than Jack, and he taught me so much. I believe in the future of manufacturing, and its impact on our economy has been proven time and again over the years. Thank you to the Worcester Business Journal for helping to bring the story of manufacturing innovation and its successes to the forefront by hosting this event over the years. It has been my pleasure to work with you during this time. Manufacturing is more than just putting parts together. It's coming up with the innovative ideas that may seem impossible, testing principles and perfecting the engineering, as well as final assembly to the product. By being able to manufacture what at once seemed impossible, we will grow and continue to advance manufacturing. Congratulations also to the other award recipients today for your successes. Keep dreaming the impossible, then make it happen. Thank you again for this great honor.
Thank you, John, and congratulations again to the wonderful Kathie Mahoney. Thank you also to everyone who joined us this afternoon. We hope you've enjoyed this special recognition of some world-class companies right here in our backyard. Hopefully next year, we can all be together again to shake hands or exchange a high five, celebrating everyone's success. Special thanks again to our presenting sponsor, Mass MEP, and our corporate sponsor, S&G Business Consultants and CPAs, and our supporting sponsors, James Monroe Wire and Cable Corporation and Remake 4.0. And as well, our AV partner, Revelation, for helping to produce this virtual event. And of course, a special congratulations to the 2020 Manufacturing Excellence Award honorees. Thanks for joining us, and stay safe.